YouTube. Hello, dearest friends, compadres, amigos, amigas. Hello and welcome. This is a late night dive with Jetthro here. I have been having a little technical difficulties. I think my computer is just getting old, or my interface is getting old. It's one or the other, doesn't matter. I think I've got it working. But I'm here tonight. I'm tired. It's midnight. But guess what? It's day 30. 3-0. It's basically 1 month of doing this. 100-day challenge. I'm feeling really good about where I'm at. I'm really proud of myself. And just happy and grateful to be here. Today's theme or topic, getting back in the flow, just habits. I'm just building little increments day by day for myself and getting back into a flow. It's just feeling good. So I just want to touch on that real quick. But yeah, before I get into it, man, I'm here. This whole journaling thing, this whole like documenting thing, I'm just getting in a flow and I'm getting in a rhythm of doing it, and I'm still seeing more and more like articles and things that are just saying, like journaling and documenting and that kind of thing is just so good for the mind, and it's so good for the body, and just health factors, mental health factors, happiness factors, just those kinds of things. And I'm starting to notice it. I'm really starting to notice it. So can't argue with them. So I'm just here. I'm just doing it. I am gonna jump into some gratitude real quick. I'm gonna then jump into my mantra and then see where it goes. I feel a little sluggish right now. I wish I had some alcohol. I wish I had like a drink or two. It's not a big deal, but it almost feels like it would be a nice excuse for my sluggishness. I could lean on it and say, oh yeah, well, I've had a drink or two and it's late. I'm not drinking though. I don't know how long it's been. I guess it's for sure since I've been back home, which is a couple of days, I guess. When did I get back? Thursday? Wednesday? I got back Wednesday. That's almost a week. Okay. Tomorrow it'll be a week. All right. It's pretty easy. I'm going to try shooting for 3 months. So, one day at a time. But yeah, gratitude. If you're seeing this now, if you're watching, do you guys do any gratitude? Do you have issues with gratitude, or like, do you feel gratitude? If you see this in the future, too, like, leave a comment, because I'm genuinely curious, because I feel like I get to this point every night in my live streams or my night dives here. I get to this point and I just don't know. Like, it feels awkward. It feels forced. It doesn't happen every time. I would actually argue the last week of doing the live streams, it hasn't, and it's felt really good. But man, the first 3 weeks and then tonight, it feels awkward. I don't know. So I'm just curious if it's the same for you guys. I don't know. I would say that having a kid really checks you. What I mean by that is having a kid really humbles you. And I'm really grateful to have my kid. And I'm really grateful that she is who she is and that she's in my life. And that I've poured all of my love into her, and she loves me back. Like, there's so many like parent-child relationships that I know of or that I've heard of that just like the parent and child just like don't talk to each other, or they don't communicate very often or very well. And I've heard lots of stories from many different friends and people on the internet, and just knowing it true to my intuition that people don't, sometimes they don't have relationships with their kids, or vice versa, they don't have relationships with their parents. And I'm just grateful that she humbles me as a person, as a parent, and that she also loves me back, just as much as I love her. Hang on one second. Let's try this. I don't know where this music's gonna go, but so anyway, that's where I am on that. Mantra. Let's shift into the mantra, because I really don't want to. I'm gonna be here till 12:30. I'm not gonna get to bed till 1. I gotta wake up and work again at 9 a.m. And I'm probably, it's just one of those things. It's fine. Mantra. I am doing some really difficult shit. Yep, really am. Truly am. Yep. It's hard. It sucks. It's painful. Yeah, discipline. Yeah, fucking showing up every day and doing this shit every day. It's tough. It's tough. It really is. It's hard. I don't want to be here right now. Not anymore. I just realized that I'm not going to get to bed till 1, and then I got to wake up probably at like 6 or 7 after getting like 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep last night. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to cleanse that. Let it go. Let me talk about my day. Let me just talk about my day. And just what's going on in my brain. So I am quickly approaching some of the best shape I've been in my life. I went to the gym this morning. They have this strength and conditioning class that this one guy leads. I don't know if he leads the evening classes, but he leads the morning ones, and he's incredible. Really, he kind of talks a lot, but he like catches himself when he's like, I've been talking too much. You need to do your workouts. But the plans that he sets forth and the workouts that he does and like the motivation, and like he's really, really good about like, no, I want you to do it this way, because this is how it will maximize your workout or your lift or your whatever. He's incredible. It really is good. Really good. So anyway, kicked my ass this morning. And really feeling it. Really feeling it. And tomorrow's going to be, I got to stretch too, so that tomorrow's run isn't bad, but saying all of that, I'm just getting all of that out. I'm saying all that to say I'm approaching some of the best shape I've ever been in my life, and I feel really good about it. I said this in one of my earlier streams, maybe a couple days ago, that I used to not work out. I used to not exercise and just drink whiskey all day and eat whatever I wanted. Didn't matter. And I was growing a gut. I was approaching 200 pounds, which for me, I've never been there. I've never done that. And I just, people were telling me, like, don't love the body you're in. Be happy with where you're at. Just, essentially the body acceptance thing. And that's, I don't want to knock that. I don't want people to think that I'm saying that mental approach is wrong or whatever, because it's not. It's just not for me. I just had this unsettled feeling like in my stomach that was like, dude, you're not doing anything. You're not where you're wanting to go physically. Hang on one second. Let's go back to here. And so yeah, I don't have, what I'm trying to say is I don't have that feeling anymore. I know I'm on the path that I want to be on for my physical fitness and just my health, just my physical health. I know that I'm going to places I want to go. So yeah, I did that. As an update, I did plan out my day, and I actually kind of stuck to it for the most part. I did have a random kind of audible, if you will, like in football they call audibles and do a change of plans, and I did that. It was like 10 a.m. and I was like, fuck it, it's not that hot. I'm going to take my daughter to a water park. So there's like a free splash pad, if you will, that we've been to before, that I was like, fuck it, let's go. Let's go for, like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So we did. It was great. But everything else, I really did pretty much according to what I'd scheduled out. So I want to work on my nutrition in terms of like starting to plan out my nutrition and my food intake and all that shit. But that'll come in time. That'll be there. What I really want to talk about though, like my day has been fine. My day, the habits, the the getting back into the flow of things has felt really good. What I really want to talk about, though, I'm switching jobs into selling solar. I've been in solar for a long time. I've done door knocking just for setting appointments. I've done door knocking for setting appointments and closing deals. I've done phone sales in which I'd call people and set up appointments. They'll call in and I'll schedule them appointments. I've done phone sales where I'm closing deals over the phone. I've done phone virtual sales where I've closed deals over Zoom. And I have all the capabilities here. And essentially my whole day has just been me thinking about what I was kind of talking about I think it was yesterday. Like, I'm not prepared enough in my head to get back into closing. And it's causing me anxiety. I'm not prepared as well as I would like to be. I'm not practicing enough as much as I'd like to be. And and it's causing me some anxiety. But at the same time, I realized I just have to take a leap and do it. I think I've said this in one of my other streams. I maybe am regurgitating some stuff, but it's kind of been on my mind. But it it's just I just need to take a leap and just do it. It's just the right time. We're hitting a decent financial spot. There's some stuff we have to take care of, but after that we'll be in a pretty decent spot. And my wife makes a good amount of money. On top of that, there's the only thing holding me back is my fear of failure. Really. The only thing holding me back is knowing I'll go into someone's home and show them all the things about solar and how it'll save them money. And no matter what I say, no matter how I do it, they're going to say no, they're not interested. And I'm going to almost take that personally. I'm really not. It's more of I would almost see that as a failure. And I don't know. I just don't. It's not that I don't want to fail. I know that, like, it's not even that. Let me go further. It's really not even that. It's more of like the overall job itself. Because I've already tried selling with 2 different companies. 3 different companies. They were all quick. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what was going on, if I'm being honest. And so it's more overall, like, I am nervous to get back into it and fail at it again. I'm nervous to spend 2 or 3 months with a company, or, longer, and I get fired or something because I'm not making sales. It's not it's not necessarily that I would take. I feel like I will somewhat take it a little personally when they say no, I'm not interested. Somewhat, but I can let that go. That's fine. It's more of I'm like nervous about the whole overarching, like, you know, maybe I'll get fired and fail again, and be in a worse financial spot than we're at now. Because I could go the safe route, the extremely safe route, and just get like a phone sales job that is guaranteed money, and it's, you know, $75,000 a year, it's $80,000 a year, and it's, you know, guaranteed, and it's, you know, that. But I it's the same exact thing with my running experience, which is I've been down that path. Like, I know where that path leads. With running, before I started running, again, I was almost 200 pounds. I was drinking whiskey all the time. I was lethargic. I was tired. I had that unsettled feeling in my stomach. And that was the path that I was on. If I kept doing that, I just wouldn't have been happy. And I start running. I don't know why. You know, like something clicked with me, thankfully, in March. And I was like, I got to get off the fucking couch. I got to go do something. And now I'm on that path. And look at what I said this morning. Look at what I said at the start of this stream. I am quickly approaching the best shape I've ever been in my life. It has been 5 months. I'm approaching 6 months of working out running and working out consistently. And I'm stoked. I feel good. So, bringing it back, it's the same path for me with my career. It's the same concept with my career. It's, if I continue taking the safe route, for me, the safe route is being on the phone and making sales that are low risk, low responsibility, and walking away with $75,000 in a year. That for me is playing it safe. And I know that. I know the path. I know what it'll feel like. I know, like, because it's happened twice now. It's happened twice. I've had a great time at the company that I work for, and the role, sales dev, that I've worked for. But I left twice. Because I just knew intuitively, like, if I keep doing this, I'm just going to end up in the same spot, doing the same things, financially not being happy with where I'm at, overstressed for no reason, tired, you know, just unsettled. Let's put it that way. I wasn't really overstressed. I actually had a lot of freedom in that job. And I was being fed a lot of really easy leads. Really. So, you know, Actually, stress level was pretty low, if I'm being honest. But I had this unsettled feeling. And man, this is so good for me right now. This is huge for me. I'm working through this. I want, if anyone's watching this, I want you to know I'm working through this right now in real time. I have not thought about this today. So it like, yeah, I'm just going to keep working through that. It just like, I've had this unsettled feeling. And like, I've applied to a couple of jobs that are phone sales stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I could do it. I could go back to it. But it is now the time. I don't have a better time than right now to take a leap. To like just fucking jump and get into some sales and sit through really uncomfortable situations, awkward situations inside someone else's home and talk circles with them, through them, just like with them, and just be in situations that normal people I don't want to say normal, but just, you know, just your everyday person is not wanting to put themselves in, you know? Like, that is my leap. That is my jump. That is my calculated risk, because I know how much money is involved with that, and it's in solar, which if there's anything that I'm an idiot. I'm genuinely an idiot. If you've seen any of my live streams up to this point, it's like, why is this guy even talking? Because he's really dumb. But I don't know how to like fix climate change, and I don't know how to like be an engineer. I don't know how to be like a biologist. I know how to like pick up trash. And, you know, I know how to talk to people. I know how to make someone laugh. I know how to like connect with someone. I can do those things. And if I can do that and get solar on their roof, you know, mission accomplished. I feel like I'm overthinking it. I really, now that I'm thinking about it, because I sold like, I don't know, 5-10 systems, something like that, in Dallas. And I was a part of a lot of other ones that the guy I was working with, Brad, I knocked on a lot of fucking doors, and he sold a lot of deals. And he sold a lot of deals when I was with him, where I would knock on their door, set an appointment, and then both of us would go back, and I would just watch him sell, you know, just watch him do it. So I've been in it. I've done it. I know like what it takes. I know what it takes. So I don't know why I'm overthinking it. I'm just gonna fucking do it. So anyway, that's been on my mind today. That was, oh god, it's half an hour. I've been here half an hour. God, I wanted it to be quick. These things are fun, and they're so good for me. I mean, I don't know if, you know, I don't know. Like, start journaling. Start writing shit down. I don't know. Like, start recording yourself privately. And, like, journal nightly like this, but do it privately. I don't know, cuz I always feel so much better and I can go to sleep so much easier. It's nice. It's nice. Okay, I'm going to stop talking cuz otherwise I'll do it for forever. So yeah, much love to you guys. I guess like no, I'm gonna stop. I'll keep going. Okay, much love to you guys. Please be safe. Please, I've been on this kick. If you're still around, if you're still hanging out, like please, like text your mom or your dad or something, or like one of your siblings. Send them an email. Fuck it, I don't care. Send someone you love or someone you care about a message or something, and just say hi. I don't know. It's worth it. I have been so much closer to my parents recently. It's been amazing. All right. I'm gonna go. Love you guys. Namaste.